Early explorers said there is practically no plant or animal disease, virtually none in humans, absolutely no cancer, no heart or intestinal trouble, and the people regularly lived to be centenarians, singing, dancing, and making love to the edge of their grave. Welcome to the Hunza people in the Hunza Valley in North Pakistan. I did a little digging and I found 4 of their secrets to their longevity. The Hunza people are supposed to have a life expectancy of 100 and even up to 120. And the first secret that they tend to have amongst all of them is their water. There are many peaks in the Hunza Valley, but there's specifically 49 peaks which trickle down their mineral-rich material down towards the glaciers. Tons of pressure of ice compact those minerals and make those minerals now available, trickling down towards the valley's water, if that makes sense. So basically there's a concoction of the mountains and the glaciers which produce that mineral-rich water, and there's supposed to be pretty much all minerals in there, and especially high contents of silver. What does this mean? The Hunza people get extremely untouched, purified, filtered water straight from the mountains, which they have the chance to drink every single day. So that's secret number 1. Secret number 2 is their soil. The Hunza people give everything back to the soil, literally everything. And you could probably work out what everything means, even their poop. Enriching the soil with natural fertilizer as opposed to the chemical fertilizers which is in the Western world. Herbicides, rodenticides, pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, did I say that? All of the other sides. But they enrich it with natural fertilizer. Give everything back. What this does, it supports the microbiology in the soil. When you have that microbiology in the soil vibrant and alive and healthy, it supports the health of the plants, it supports the health of the animals, even though they don't have a huge consumption of meat in the Hunza Valley, but it supports the health of the animals and it essentially supports the health of them. They intuitively and instinctively know that if you support life in the soil, you are going to get nutrient-dense food and food which tastes amazing. I'd love to try that food, to be honest. That's secret 2. Secret 3 is they literally walk everywhere. Due to the mountainous conditions, they're walking through steep ridges and treacherous conditions to move around. This means their mode of transport is predominantly walking. And they say you can, not you, well maybe you as well, but they say that the Hunza people can walk up to 15 to 25 kilometers per day. That's mad. I can't even convert that. That's about 9 miles to, I think 15 kilometers is 9 miles and 25, give or take, is that 20? 25? I'm not sure. Basically, they're walking a marathon a day. Maybe the Hunza people know instinctively as well that taking more steps per day has a reduced risk of all-cause mortality. Could be, not sure. And then the last one, a common one that is amongst the Hunza people, is they manage their stress well. Now, here is a key thing. They have lots of stress because they are in real remote living conditions. Even up until recent times, the only way to get to the Hunza Valley was through a treacherous bridge which was supported by strands of goat hair. So you couldn't even get there unless you wanted to take the risk and take that treacherous bridge. But up until recent times, they were extremely remote, but they are still extremely remote. This means they have to construct everything themselves. This means the mode of transport in the valley is very difficult. It's a difficult way of life. However, they offset that stress through a close-knit community feel. They're all pals. Well, I'm sure some of them hate one another, but they have a close-knit feel with one another. They build relationships. They have social connection. They're walking every single day. Walking outside has many, many benefits. And because they're by the mountains will give off a lot of negative ions, which the Hunza people will be ingesting. Negative ions are more abundant in nature, mountains, sea, by the beach, greenery. So they're ingesting these small odorless particles throughout the day. And they're the 4 secrets. And the irony here is they're not really secrets. The Hunza people are just living true to what they have available. And here's the thing, simple practices. I'm not talking about biohacking this. I'm not talking about they have steroids, they use peptides, they use these cool gadgets. Oh, they do these funky things. None of that crap. They live simple. They bring it back to the basic human fundamentals, oh my word, I can't speak, fundamentals of living. And you're probably thinking, well, we're not in the Hunza Valley, are we? So this doesn't really matter. We're not. We don't have access to that beautiful mountain air, maybe the beautiful mountainous, rich mineral soils and water, but we can bring it back to the basics to live a healthy life. There's clues all around the world. There's clues from the Hunza people. There's clues from the blue zones to help us live healthy if we choose to listen. And you'll find amongst all of these people, the Hunza people, the Costa Ricans, Japanese, the Greeks, there's certain areas in Greece which are part of the blue zones, it all comes back to simplicity. Stress management, good nutritionist food, nutrient-dense food, good water, social connection, movement every day. Simple. We don't have to focus on the new gadgets. We don't have to focus on new age wellness, IV therapy. We don't need to focus on these biohacks. Bring it back to simplicity. Bring your health back to the basics. Because what you will find is the basics are all you need. If you're consistent with them, making a pact with yourself to practice them every single day, that's all you need to be healthy. That is literally it. Simplify your health, simplify your nutrition, simplify your movement, simplify your stress management, making sure you're getting outdoors, meditating, keeping stress to a good level, finding farmers markets where you can support farmers who give back to the soil, good quality food, good quality water. You might not have access to mountainous water, but you can do your best to filter out contaminants, move, strengthen your body every day. Bring it back to the basics, because I promise you, what you will find is your health will skyrocket. And you'll find when you ground yourself in the basics, you don't need to be focusing on anything outside of that. Nature has everything we need to be healthy. And it's up to us to listen to nature and give back to nature and support nature to bring back to us. And I really believe the Hunza people are a great gift from the world to remind us what nature has to offer. So simplify your health in 2024. Don't focus on complex trends or trends that will be coming out. Focus on the basics, and that is all you will need to be healthy. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to give this a like. If you can, that'd be really cool for me. And give this channel a subscribe. I would hugely appreciate it. Thank you.